So today the topic is like this: a overview on SAP. Before ERP packages are arriving in the world, how the world is, then what is meant by an ERP and the necessity of ERP, various ERP packages in the market, and the advantages of choosing of an SAP, and career in the SAP line. In case if you are trying to learn this SAP, how your career growth is, like that we are going to talk about more details in this one. Let us start. Before ERP, how the world is. Jump into the years of some 1960s and 70s. 1960s and 70s also businesses are running. And earlier, the people in the account side, they're used to use the books to maintain accounts. But the traditional old methods like ledgers they're going to open, they're used to maintain all the expenditure by writing in a different pages and other thing. This was the method people are used to use in their businesses, industries, and everything. Their day-to-day work, everything they are going to maintain in this fashion. Expenditure and other thing, they're going to post it in these books. Not only that one, stock details also. Olden days, people are used to maintain stock registers. They're going to maintain our inward and outward stock, how much and everything. P card, procurement cards, and other things. Some variety of methods they're used to use. And customer information. Salespeople are used to maintain books of their customer details, their phone numbers, contact numbers, and everything. They're used to maintain in the books. At that time, there was no computers. There were computers, but the usage of the computers in the world is less. Only at the level of scientist level and the university levels only. That is when a big computers were there. We'll talk about that one. Then employees information. HR people are used to maintain their attendance and other information of each and employee. There is in a standard formats they are used to be. Like that, all the department people in a company, it may be in any business industry, their accounts department used to maintain account details. Their stock department, stores department used to maintain stock details. Their sales department is going to use to their customer information. Their HR department is going to use to maintain the employees information. Like they are going to all the traditional methods of the books they are going to maintain. That was only the available methods. But technology is developing. Technology is developing in all sectors. Just for an example sake, telephone. Revolutionary changes has come. In the same fashion, computers also. Earlier days, people who are in the level of a university level scientist, those who knows a scientific language like a Pascal, Fortran, and other thing, they only used to use and operate the computers. Computer means big rooms. People are used to have a big rooms and big more vertical monitors. The technology has been slowly changing. Semiconductor technology has come. Revolutionary changes has come. The changes has come down drastically. The size of the computer has been reduced, but the efficiency has been 100 to 200 times has been increased. Like that, there are many changes are there now. There is a beautiful computers are there within a size as well as the efficiency. It is going to be like that. So here, slowly when the computers are coming into the world, the business people, the industries, the makers, the traders who are selling, who are manufacturing, they were thinking about why don't we utilize this machine? Why don't we utilize this computer in their regular day-to-day works also? Then there is a trend has come. This fastest calculating machines, why don't we utilize for our day-to-day work? It is not the replacement of the people. It is going to the changes in the productivity changes are going to be there. There is a productivity increases in their company. The utilization of the manpower for some other certain other places and utilization of this total technology is going to efficiency is going to increase the company in all respects. They are realizing why don't we utilize this computer gadget? Why don't we utilize in our industry? Like that, people were thinking. These are all around the 70s we are talking about that one. I'm not talking about the what is the computer, what is the advantages of computer. This is not the class about the computer and their advantages. You are aware more than me what is an advantage of computers and other thing. No, this class is not meant for that one. How the trend, how the ERP has come into the world, we are talking about this one. So people are used to use these fastest machines in their industries for their manufacturing, for their trading businesses. For example, one company, this may be a chair making company, this may be a table making company, this may be any cycle making company, bike making company, car making company, any company. Take one company. Every company is going to have an HR department. Every company is going to take care of their employees through their HR department. Every company is going to have a finance department. Every company is going to have a sales department. In case these companies are manufacturing factories and plants are going to be there. That's all depending on if it is a manufacturing unit, they are going to have a plants. If it is in a service unit, service department, like that, different departments are going to be there. And each department, they are trying to utilize these computers. Early 60s and 70s, computers are arriving in the world, and everybody want to use these computers in their departmental works purposes, individual departmental usage purpose. Just for an example, HR department. Just I'm using latest words, but earlier days they are used to use their employees' salaries and other thing, basic payroll packages. We are using the word called payroll. At the time, their attendance package and salary slips and everything they want to utilize and take a printout and regular routine data, redundant jobs and everything they are going to try to enter, and they want to streamline their one. They want to utilize the computer. At the time itself, there was a small Lilliput companies are arrived. This is software development companies. At the time, there was no word called software, but small programmers are come and they are used to concentrate on a particular department and they are used to write some programs. They are used to say and they are used to sell their programs along with the computer. They will say, "My dear HR department, take this Mac, my package." At the time there was only hard disk with on top database, I mean sorry, on top there is an operating system and bottom database softwares were such type of a floppy disk concept only. 5 quarter floppies were there. At the time itself these packages has come through these CDs. No, at the time there was no CDs, only floppies. They used to have a small programs, their payroll, employees salaries calculation, employees attendance calculation, employees salary slip printing, like there are small packages they are going to be. Now these are all using Sage and other QuickBooks and other thing, but this is people are going to use this one just to facilitate, to fast up, to speed up their what is it called, their routine activities. They want to utilize it. People are attracting to use these computers in the, is it the only for HR department? No, HR department is going to have time management, attendance and other thing. HR department is going to have a travel management. Now these people are using a different exclusive packages, but earlier days they are used to use the computers for this type of a thing. Then do you think that only HR department? No, sales department people for their customers data, sales department people for their what is called technical support in coordination with the service type, sales department people who are marketing trends and other thing to see that one. They want to utilize these softwares. There were some earlier days with old names. There were some Joho and other thing, NetSuite. I mean, much more earlier there are other names like that. Softwares has come that is exclusively designed for sales department people purpose. Like that, there is a plant production side. In order to maintain stocks details and how much amount of the how much quantities are there in the production area, what is in a shop floor, and in that one work in process, how much materials are there, and as of now by existing stock, how many final parts we could able to do it. Then for all these purposes, they were used to use small packages, production packages in their plants. And there is a department called purchase department. Earlier days, so people are used to maintain a books, the vendors list and other thing. Slowly they are maintaining the vendors, suppliers list and other thing through in a computers and other, corresponding with that one. And you talking to those guys and finalized negotiated prices and everything maintaining. Like that, they are trying to utilize these computers in this one. Like that, usage of the computers in individual departments are go on start increasing. Then even in the finance department they are used to use their accounts, daily accounting posting and other thing in a different heads. HR department expenditure, finance department expenditure, and sales department expenditure. Finance people are going to take care of that one. tours, travels, what is called advertisement, and everything. They have to maintain by separately maintaining different heads and other thing. For that purpose, they are used to use some books, some what is it called earlier, instead of books, they're used to use a small packages. Just now I'm giving in a latest words of these packages, but earlier there were in a without, I mean, different names were there. This was the situation when the people are use the some software, some different softwares they're going to use, and separate softwares according to their different department purposes they're used to use. That was the situation. These are all happening when there was no concept called ERP. But whenever they are trying to submit their reports, normally every 3 months, all the department people are going to join together, and they are going to meet with the management, and they are going to submit their progress. That's called quarterly progress reports. In the reports, they are used to submit all their what is called their in these 3 months their achievements and other thing, their targets don't think that target means only sales, and purchase side also how much work they have done. 3 months, what is the assigned work, how much they produced. Like the finance department, how the money flow inside and outside, collection versus expenditure. Like the different department people are used to submit their quarterly reports. Understand, sir? Then, surprisingly, this entire thing was, unfortunately, even though they are using this one, they are submitting a different reports also, but they are facing one problem. Who is facing? Management was facing a problem. What is that problem? Every department is submitting in a quarterly report. They are saying that it's the last 3 months or last 1 month we have done like this. But surprisingly, this department reports is not tallying each other. Everybody is saying one report, and they says that their report is only correct. First, finance department people have submitted, and they said that is a finance collection is what is the total expenditure in this company and total earnings they have submitted. But immediately it has been counted. Immediately it has been counted by the immediately it has been counted by the sales department. They said, no, no, no. Our collection, according to our report, our collection is this much. According to our report, we spent on the promotion side this much amount. We spent on tours and travels this much amount. Like that, they have been. Why? Why this type of different reports are coming? Because individually they are maintaining, and no software is having a, what is it called, integration between the other department. There is no integration between the department. There is no connectivity of the department. Everybody, they are going to use their computers and they are entering their data, but this data is not passing from one department to another department, which is a common, which is required for the other department, which is not available in this one, and they are entering this one. The figures and facts and figures are not telling. Then the decision makers, who is going to take a decision, they are seeing that this is the data which is not accurate. Four departments are submitting in a 4 reports which is not tallying each other. Then the decision maker does not know what to do. Actually, to take a decision, what industry needs, the data must be accurate, the data must be available instantly. Then only these CEOs and CEOs, other people, decision makers, they are going to take it. Then they are in dilemma. Even though they are using computers, even though every department is trying to use this latest trends and that's one, but they could not able to take a decision. They could not able to find out what is the progress, because every department is going to submit their report and which is not tallying each other, and they are having a big dilemma. Data is not accurate, data is not instant. Then the problem is facing. Even then, even though there is a development, something is happening. Then they found it is not the thing, there should be a solution. Then this concept has come, ERP. Do you know what is meant by ERP? Actually, ERP means enterprise resource planning. What is meant by enterprise? Enterprise resource planning, what exactly it is going to do? It is going to coordinate each department. This is in a single package. This is going to be installed all in the same package. Is going to be installed in all the departments of the company, and it's going to link all the communication methods of that one. This software is going to update all the department. Like the ERP package is going to be a link between all the department. Entire one company, one software is going to run. And this company, inside that individual department also, a process is also going to be defined, process is going to be run. In case if it is in a sales side, and request, order, stock, quality, like that is a series of sequences of process they are going to be defined, and is going to work according to that one. Actually, in any company, normally this ERP side resources are going to be there. Actually, what are the resources? We'll talk about what is in a concept behind in the ERP. ERP means enterprise. I said enterprise means one company. In this company, what are the main resources? Resources means what? A driving forces. In order to reach the goal, goal is mainly maybe a good product they have to produce to the government, I mean, to the world, or earn money or something. In order to reach that goal, they have to use the resources, forces, a driving forces for the company. What are the resources here? Any company without money, it is very difficult to run the business. So money is the main resource. Do you think that only money is going to sufficient is enough to run the business? No. If that is the case, all millionaires are going to become. I mean, they can start the companies, and others are not going to be. No. You should have material also. A material for making, a material for what is called selling, a material for servicing. Like that, material is required. A successful material is required. Do you think that material is there, money is there? Can you run the business? No. So for making of that material, for selling of the material, advertising of the material, like that, people are required. Without manpower, even though you invent something, it cannot reach to the customer. Manpower is required. These are all called magic M's. Material, manpower, money are this one. You may say one thing, Srinivas, you forgot missionary. Yes, missionary is also one of the resources, one of the force to run the business. But where is missionary in Big Bazaar? Where is missionary in the More? Where is missionary in the DMart? Or where is missionary in Carrefour? Where is missionary in Walmart? These are all retail supply chain companies. They are going to buy bulk way and they are going to sell it. Without missionary, they don't change anything. They will bulk buying and retail selling. They will buy one product, say for example, soaps, Dove soaps. They are going to buy 1 lakh Dove soaps and they are going to sell it as a Dove soap only. They are going to distribute through their branches and they are going to sell it to see that they are going to sell it to the customers. There is no missionary. They are doing the business. So don't think that missionary is one of the part, but missionary is also one of the part because without missionary also people can able to run. So, but first three, money, manpower, and material. Without these three, sorry, you cannot run the company. So these are all magic camps. Okay, then in the ERP, what is meant by P? Planning. What is meant by planning? Here there is a money. Since I'm having money, do you think that I'm going to invest hundreds and lakhs and hundreds of crores of money? No. Planning. In the planning side, material. Do you think that since I'm having money, I'm going to procure hundreds and thousands of materials and I'm making left and right, I'm going to procure the material? No. Planning. Here, since I'm having money, do you think that I'm going to recruit hundreds and thousands of people for selling, making, another thing? No. Planning. That means planning. Utilization of this money, manpower, and material. How to guide, how to the best way of utilization they're going to. How much money we have to invest, how much recruitment, how many people we have to recruit, how many materials we have to do it. Like that, the proper planning they are going to do it. That is called best or optimum utilization of all resources in a company to run our business. That is called ERP. So ERP package is going to handle in such a way that all the resources in the company, all the resources means money, manpower, and other thing are going to be in the best way it is going to utilize to get in the best results in this one. People are going to say it is in a collection of various softwares which has been pre-written and department wise and has been clubbed and monitored by this one main program. That's called ERP. Collection of individual diverse functions information into in a core data they're going to maintain. That is called ERP. Do you think that it is a definition? No. People are used to say it is a definition. ERP is a definition. No. ERP is a concept. It is not a new concept. Very old concept. This 1970s itself, when the world is trying to utilize the computer, the development of they are welcoming the developments in the computer, the changes in the semiconductor technology. They are trying to utilize this fastest calculating mission. This concept has come. Even though they are using the missions, these computers within a small type of small packages for HR purpose, for a finance purpose, for the sales purpose, for service purpose, they are failing. They could not able to achieve their results because of that one, because there is no integration between this department. They were thinking that one package must be there, and which is going to solve all these problems. With this concept, they were thinking. So these are the ERP packages were there. Of course, I have given all latest and everything, but there are, don't think that ERP means only SAP. There are many packages are there. Well-known packages to unknown packages are there. So, what is the advantage of these ERP packages, and what is the disadvantage? Don't think that only advantages are there. Disadvantages are also there. Just I'm talking about only primary things. Here, main thing ERP for a better solution, for a better results, faster way, and mostly cost effective. Like that, with this concept, ERP has been developed. Particularly ERP, very advantages are operating cost is going to be reduced. Operating means running expenditure and everything. Once it's been installed, the process of data and everything is going to be centralized and everything. And mainly, it is going to be changes are going to be the revolutionary changes in all departments. A systematic procedure they're going to evaluate, and there is an integration between all the softwares are being departmental wise. Any activities are going to be there. It is integrated and it is going to be integrated. No manual work, paperwork only. Paperwork is going to be drastically. It's going to be reduced. That is not the thing that is not replacing the people. No. The faster way communication methods and everything they're going to use instead of in a traditional method, entering of the data repeatedly entering data in a redundancy manner. Repetition of data in a different places is going to be avoided, such that data is centralized, available and utilized by everybody. Like that, that concept it is SAP is going to, not SAP, this ERP is going to use it. Of course, there is a disadvantages are also there. First, the changes has to be accepted by the people, and major installations are first. Even though I said cost effective, yes, it is a cost effective. Major installations needs an expenditure also. They have to spend some time, and this one is going to be. People also should have any commitment to do this one. We are going to talk about that. There are very successful stories are there, and here the disadvantages they have to overcome. It is all small compared to the advantages. Then there are so many ERP packages are there in the world. There are so many ERP packages are there in the world. Oracle Financials, PeopleSoft, Cybele, very famous, well-known companies. Edwards, JD Edwards, Bond, SAP, like that. Oracle's no doubt excellent package Oracle, but it is relevant to the finance side. Oracle Financial is an ERP package for the finance departments where the companies are Templeton Franklin, like that. Some companies are there. Then this is an excellent exclusive package for finance department. It's going to have this one. And PeopleSoft is an HR package. HSBC, you might be aware, HSBC, Hong Kong and Shanghai Banking Services, 36,000 branches are there worldwide. They are using this people software for their all employees, different countries, different currencies, different, what is it called, people, and the different this one, their salaries and everything. They are going to take care of this one through this people soft. Cybele, customer relationship management, JD Edwards, production package, excellent package. These are all ERP packages, but relevant to a specific industry sectors only there. Bahn, no doubt, it is in a German package, but it is also in SAP. It is also in one package. Like that, there are famous ERP packages are there. Of course, earlier I said there are many ERP packages are there, but these are the famous packages. You know, what is an SAP? SAP is an ERP package. SAP means systems, applications, and products in database. From now onwards, don't say SAP. If you say SAP, people think that you are not aware about anything about SAP. Just like IBM, like that SAP, like that you have to use the words. And what is this actually? There are some five German engineers in 1970 range. They were observing all. They were the employees of the IBM. IBM was a server making company. So they were all observing. Are Baba, in the world there are so many computers are there. Slowly computers are revolutionary changes are coming. vacuum tube technology to semiconductor technology is coming. People are trying to utilize these fast machines, but still they are failing. Why? Why they are failing? Because there is a department to department communication is missing. These packages, individual packages are acting different roles, but there is a commonality is not going to be there. Data everywhere they are entering their data, and data redundancy is happening. Why don't we utilize? Why don't we start one package which is going to be just like a what is it called? All diseases single medicine type. They want one single medicine for all type of department. All the what is it called problems they want to overcome within a single software package that they want to do. Not in a HR package, not in a department called finance package, not in a sales package, not like that. Entire company one package like that. They want to have that one. With that one, they with that idea they came out from the German company. I mean, the German engineers they came out from their working company called IBM. They resigned and they have started one company with a name called SAP. And they are going to become in a stock exchange and other thing. They are going to start and their developments are there. We'll see the history lines and other thing. SAP headquarters they have started at Waldorf is in a German-based company, and Waldorf is a place where SAP has started their headquarters. It is the number one company in the software side and largest software company. And moreover, it is one of the third largest independent software companies in the world. Particularly, it is having more number of people, 51,000 people. I think this figure is very old and it has been changed. 50 countries of the people they are using this package. So far, 1,26,268 implementations has been done throughout the world and different various sectors of the industries it has been in. Industries means a pipeline industry, sorry, a industry of what is called mechanical industry, industry of pharmaceutical industries, like the different industries, the retail industries, pharmaceutical industries, manufacturing industries, trading industries, like the different line of activities people are used to be. 120 countries people they are using this SAP. That's the reason why should we choose our concept this career in the SAP mail. Yes, there is a tremendous opportunities are there in this SAP package. Just for an information sake, they have started in 1972 and they have started this company. Later, technology is changing. Usage of mainframe computers has come somewhere 1972. After that, server client technology has come. That means server is one place and clients are at different places, and networking concepts are slowly introducing in the world. Then after that, the client server database technology has come, R3 technologies, and they are utilizing of the internet is slowly becoming internet popularization has been made. Earlier 1996 earlier, people usage of the internet was very few people only knows. But once slowly internet usage has been becoming changing, and individual what is it called web pages they have developed companies nowadays. Every small Lilliput school companies schools are also having their own web pages. Like that, everybody is going to try to utilize the internet, and everybody try to do their business via internet. They are advertising, they are collecting the customers information and everything. That internet applications are also we are going to try to pull to the ERP, so that they are utilizing this internet technologies also. Like that, there is a developments are changing, and now within the latest technologies they are using. Time to time, time to time, time to time, there is a developments in the SAP also they have made it. And there is an excellent benefits when you are using this SAP. It's going to be there. It is going to support for all types of functions. There is no specific no, this is going to support only finance side, this is going to support like that. No, it is a fully integrated package. In this one, there are each department is going to be called module. So finance module is there, which is going to take care of finance and control expenditure control and other thing. Production module is there, which is going to take care of production areas and other thing. Warehouse module is there, material management, which is going to take care of purchase and stores. Sales department, which is going to take care of by the sales department. Like that, there are each module it is going to take care of all the department, individual department. But the entire package is going to have a control, and it's going to have a central hold. It's going to be there. That's the reason people are going to tend towards this SAP usage, SAP package. It is having an excellent capabilities also, because 1972 to 1992, they took 20 years time to release this package. Who is going to invest 20 years of R&D, only R&D, without expecting fruits, without expecting any benefits? This company has been spent that much time. They invested on R&D. They have deputed the people. They recruited the people, wizards in different lines, chartered accountants, consultants of a different technology side, engineers, and different people in a different. If you're an engineer, they have recruited. If you're in a chartered account, they have recruited. If you're in a commerce graduate and expert, they have recruited. They said they have a team of force of an ABAPers team. There is a program team is there. They said you utilize this time. 5,000 employees of the team is there. You utilize this team and use your brain, your technology, your knowledge, and try to observe in the world what is happening. If it is a biscuit making company, my software has to work. If it is in a cycle making company, my software has to work. If it is in a chain making company, it has to work. If it is in India, it has to work. If it is in a Japan, it has to work. If it is in a UK, it has to work. It is in England, it has to work. On the globe, any type of country to country currency is changing, country to country tax is changing, country to country date format is changing, country to country decimal format is changing, country to country tax format is changing. But my software has to work. With that aim, they have started this one. 20 years they took the R&D and they have done. They took time and they have developed this one. 1998, they have started in 1992 and 1972, and they have released the first product in 1998, 1992. 72 to 92, 20 years they spent the time. And it is having a very rich functionality. Excellent predefined best run packages they have given, standards they have maintained. By looking into different industries worldwide, they have seen and they have developed this package. That international orientation means it is going to be suitable for any type of industry, whether it is in a Mitsubishi company of Japan, Lakshmi Metal company of London, or a UK company, or Boeing aircraft manufacturing company in the US. Like that, any companies, it is going to be readily suitable. There is a department to department inside. All modules are fully tightly integrated, and the data is very high secured. Very, there is no question of a virus and other thing. Data is going to be handled very tightly and secured manner. And the repetition of data is going to be almost minimized. You need not enter again and again the same data, and it's only transformation of the data by utilizing the centralized data purpose only. That's going to be. And there is a consistency in the data. There is not fluctuations are not going to be there. And they're going to use world best practices, best run practices. They're going to use it because just like in a standards they're going to maintain. And it is highly suitable. Actually, the package is not directly suitable, but it is a highly configurable. It is highly modifiable according to the project, according to the country, according to the currency, according to this. It can be changed like that. Highly modifiable, moldable. Then surprisingly, it is going to have multilingual facility also. What is meant by multilingual facility? Create a purchase order in English. Try to send it to Japanese vendor. It is going to print in Japanese language. Create a purchase order in English. Try to send it to a Dubai vendor, Abu Dhabi and other things, Saudi. It is going to print in Arabic language. Like that, multilingual facility, multi-language support is going to be there. There are 14 languages it's going to support. I think it has been changed recently into much more. There is a multi-currency format is also. Then you can order the currency of a particular yens in the Japan country, and system is going to maintain according to the stock exchange of a present the date of order time, whatever the currency conversions are there, they're going to maintain and they're going to try to see that one. Like that, multiple currency conversion support is also going to be there. Like that, there are many capabilities are there. And inside the SAP, all departments are going to be called modules, and finance module, investment module, controlling module. There are 23 modules are there. Small Lilliput things, I think around 19 to 23 are there. Then SAP is concentrating more on the specific applications also. For a retail industry's purpose, supply chain management concept, and customer relationship is an internet, via internet, the sales management and other thing purpose, customer relationship management, and like that SRM. And in addition to the main package, they are developing all verticals. These are all verticals, and still it is developing. And they are specifically developing particularly for a different industries wise. What is the meaning of that one? Industry specific module. They have gone to the place called oil industries in Dubai and other thing. They found that oil is in an area and they want to see, they modified their package in such a way that which is going to be highly suitable for oil industries only. They said, my dear oil industries people, why don't you utilize my package? This is highly suitable and it has been designed for you. Like that, industry specific. It is also called SAP oil industry. It is highly suitable for oil industries only. Gas package is going to be for gas industries. A retail package is for anything like Walmart and Carrefour type. This one. and IS media is there. What is meant by media? Any TV industries or paper industries? Yes, SAP is going to be made ready. Like that, SAP Hospital, SAP Banking, SAP Insurance, SAP Retail. Like that, SAP has been provided IS industry specific modules. Surprisingly, recently they have started developing in their R&D center that is called SAP Real Estate. Also, one more package is coming with a name called SAP. For example, here in India, for example, there is an insurance. They want to go for an SAP. SAP says, I have an SAP insurance package is there. Assume that one bank, ING bank is there. If they want to SAP, yes, SAP says, I have a package ready-made. Like that, SAP banking software. Like that, you name any industry, SAP says, I have a ready-made package for you. Like that, SAP has come within a different conceptual, this one, SMB technologies, small and medium business range also it is tapping and it is doing. That's the reason why should we choose our career in this main. You are going to have a lot more opportunities according to your domain experience, according to your choice of this one you can able to select, because this software is highly suitable and highly integrated. This one you can use it. And just for a famous installations, if we are going to talk about that one, Boeing aircraft manufacturing company, famous company, you know SAP implemented company. 1500 functional consultant worked for 5 years, I think, in order to complete this one. Now it is successfully running. Just for famous companies like Pepsi, all beverages companies, Pepsi, Coca-Cola in Chicago, sorry, not in Chicago, Atlanta. These people have implemented the SAP. Well-known companies like food items called Kraft Food, SAP implemented company. If I say Kraft, probably you may not understand. Oreo biscuits, you may not understand, but Cadbury's London chocolate company, these are all Kraft side items only. Rubbermaid, one of the plastic making company. Newell Rubbermaid is the company name and Rubbermaid is the brand name. From doghouse to plastic box, everything, tiffin boxes and everything they are going to manufacture. All airlines companies, Delta Air Force, Virgin Atlantic, everything SAP implemented companies. Home Depot, one of the famous company in the furniture side and other thing for home needs, SAP implemented. Nestle coffee powder, it is in a beverage company. SAP is implemented in Nestle. 3M, you are already aware, Minnesota manufacturing materials or something it is there. This 3M, one of the famous company 3M is SAP implemented. And you are already aware, 7-Eleven chain, SAP implemented. Car making companies, Audi and BMW, all complete Michigan area SAP implemented companies are many things. British Petroleum is SAP implemented. Burger King is SAP implemented. Like that, there are many companies are SAP implemented. That's the reason why. Why should we choose our career? One of the famous companies, Alpine Electronics, SAP implemented. Pharmaceutical companies, SAP implemented, and this BD and BASF Corporation is an SAP implemented company. And well-known companies like Philips Healthcare, SAP implemented. Okay, this food, ConAgra is one of the SAP implemented. Schindler's Electrical, you are already aware, this is a SAP implemented company. Like the Alliance, and these are all well-known. Heineken, Jack Daniel, all Kurg Miller, SAP implemented hard drink companies. Okay, this is a beverage companies. And one of the important, this is an adhesive company, Saudal, and Star Cruise in a Singapore-based company, Petronas, and Shell, Exxon, Mobil. These are all petrochemical item. This is an SAP implemented. That's the reason why. Why should we choose our career in SAP means this one. But you'll get it out. Srinivas, just like in a salesperson, you are making me to tend towards to take the career in SAP line. But anyway, which course I have to choose? Which course you have to choose? SAP is giving a variety type of courses to the people who are going to choose their career in this line. You'll get it out. Shall I to choose a course called ABAP? Shall I to choose a course called Basis, FICO, SD, PP, MM, HR? Where? What? Which one is suitable? Yes, you can choose according to your suitability. You can choose according to your interest. You can choose according to your knowledge. You can choose according to your experience. Let us see. We are going to talk about the careers in SAP. SAP has provided mainly the categories like this. One second. SAP has been given a career path in this fashion. Let us say, for example, SAP has broadly categorized their career path into the three segments. These are called three streams: technical segment, database segment, and functional segment. It has been mainly divided. Again, technical side, programming segment and system administration segment. For example, you are interested in programming. You want to write programs. You are ready to write the thousands of lines of code. SAP says, okay, my dear sir, you are having an excellent opportunities by choosing our course called ABAP. Yes, it is a programming line only. Instead of writing, instead of learning Java, Kava, and whatever that one, .NET, C Hash, other thing. Come on, learn my ABAP course. Wherever the SAP implementation is there, ABAP is needed. Modification purpose, and SAP is not a directly miracle product, but we are going to the people are going to be the miracle people. We the people are going to change the SAP such that it's going to work for the company. That's the reason it is highly configurable. That configuration we are going to do. ABAP is one of the part of that one. SAP says yes, you are going to have a tremendous opportunities, but programming. How many people are going to choose the programming? It's all depending on their individual abilities and other thing. Some people may not like the programming. Some people are not interested to write the thousands of lines of code. Some people are passionate in writing the programs. SAP says, for the people who are interested in this one, SAP says, come on, come down, choose your career, and it is going to have good opportunities in your growth. But just like in a mathematics, some people don't like mathematics, some people don't like physics, some people don't like chemistry. If you are going to be interested in learning the ABAP, you can, if you are interested in writing the programs, come on, choose. They are going to have an excellent career in ABAP side. No, Srinivas, I want to be in the technical side, but not writing the programs. Yes, there are some teams are there. They are going to be in this technical side, but they're not going to be in a programmers. That's called installation of this SAP on various machines like in a Windows environment, Unix environment, Linux environment, and Apple Macintosh environment. And networking star and MD is going to sit someplace, and purchase department is going to be in some other country, and networking modems routers like that. These people are going to be technical side, but they are not going to write any programs, but they're all required. This is called system administration, securities, roles, responsibilities, and for the people and authorizations, everything these people are going to provide. Just like a building side, after construction of the building, maintenance people are going to be there, plumber, electrician, like that. Here also, after SAP implementation, also these basic guys are going to be available, and they are going to be there in their companies. Like that, all 1,26,268 implementation. There are many guys are going to be absorbing in that itself. That's the reason SAP says, yes, if you want, you can choose this career also. But all people are not going to show you the interest in the technical side. Then SAP says, yes, there is another segment is there. It is also having this one, cool jobs, database jobs. That means once SAP is implementing their day-to-day work, all the companies, their day-to-day works, they are going to enter, and data is piling up. Their data is go on piling up. Sales people are going to enter their data. Finance department people are going to enter their data, and service department people are going to enter the data, like their customer data. Everything is going to be there. Sometime they want the management to to know for analysis purpose, progress purpose, turnover, increasing purpose. They want to see that one. How much amount we spent on a particular this one analysis purpose they want. So this data piled up data, they are going to be in a managed fashion. They are going to maintain while they are designing itself. They are going to manage this one. Just like a librarian in the library, they are going to take care of this one. So database administrator is a person who is going to take care of inside. Once the data is coming inside the SAP, how to manage the data. Whenever the management is going to ask, I want so and so data, means he is going to extract the data by using an ETL format. That means extraction, transformation, and loading concept. They are going to use it, and they are going to pull the data, and they are going to give it in an analyzed report format and other thing. People are going to use some tools, and there are some courses like a BW, BI, BO are going to be there. In case if you want, yes, you can choose that career. But here also little programming knowledge is required in order to extract the data purposes and other thing. So this is a area. Srinivas, I don't want to write any programs or something. I don't want to be technical side, but is there any career for me? Then SAP says, come down. This is in a functional area. It is going to be there. Surprisingly, have you seen it any time? Sorry, this is a like a my mouse is not supporting, and this is a hockey stick, just like a hockey stick. You know, hockey stick, how it's going to be? It's going to be bend like anything. Okay, it means here functional side also your career is going to be like a hockey stick. There is a steep rise within a short span of 2 to 3 years itself. You can find it. It is not my guarantee, sir. You can see the people who are going to have, because there is a tremendous opportunities are there, and a steep rise in your career is possible. Not necessary to wait for 10 to 20 years for this one. Opportunities are be many, many and many are there, particularly in the functional side. Srinivas, if I take FICO, what happened? No doubt, you can take a FICO. No problem. You can take the FICO also. But FICO side, you have to understand what SAP is telling. What is meant by debit? What is meant by a credit? What is meant by a debtor? What is meant by a creditor? What is meant by a balance sheet? What is meant by a PL and account? What is meant by a reconciliation account? Srinivas, I am a commerce graduate, Srinivas. Yes, you can learn. Srinivas, I am an engineer, but can I take this one? Why not? You can take it. There is no question of commerce and there is no question of engineering. Another thing, FICO, anybody can learn. But only the thing is, if you know something basics, you are better. Nowadays, competition. I'm not saying that don't take FICO, but competition is there. Any graduate can be eligible. CS, ICWS, and commerce, science, pharmacists, engineers, everybody can learn. Heavy competition. That is the reason. If you are going to be ready to fight with the CAs, ICWS who are going to be learning along with you, come on, be ready, and you can learn. Understand, sir? So what I want to say is, I'm not saying that don't choose FICO. Please choose FICO and try to be ready to fight with this one. And some companies are going to choose FICO guys only who are having a background of a CA and ICW. You have to accept it because they know they are having much more business knowledge than the engineer. I'm not blaming anybody because while they are learning their basic courses like in a CA and ICW or BCom, they are aware about the business. What is a debit, credit, company, posting, gisting, and everything they know compared to the engineer. I'm not blaming anything because they were learned. Some companies may prefer. That's the reason. It's a competitive world, particularly FICO guys. If they are going to say yes, you can. Just for the sake of here, there is in Hyderabad there is a good number of people are teaching, and there are hundreds of there may be 20 to 25 institutions are teaching this one. You can choose. You can choose FICO and you can learn. The more the number of people, institutions are benefiting, not you. It is a competition. It's just like a local train, Mumbai crowded train, local train. You have to fight with the competition. I'm not saying that don't choose, please choose, but be ready with the competition and with the people. Srinivas, what about SD? SD side, at least you should have a sales experience, 1 year at least experience. Otherwise, what SAP is telling, what is a customer base, invoice, revenue, collection, everything you should have. Srinivas, I am having some comb selling experience, dictionary selling experience, and tummy trimmer exercise selling experience. Am I eligible? Yes, you are eligible. Any graduate is eligible to learn SAP courses. And anybody who is having a sales experience of 1 year, any damn experience of sales is eligible for you. Eligible to learn this SAP SD course. Here also the same thing. Competition. A huge competition for you, just like a local train, Mumbai. Heavy crowd train. You have to fight with the people to get the job. Heavy competition is going to be there. Then, Srinivas, what about the PP? Yes, you can choose PP. Compared to the others, PP is a course which is having less competition. But if you want to learn PP, you should get exposed to. You must have a good knowledge and experience, shop floor experience of at least 1 to 3 years. Otherwise, it is very difficult to learn first thing. I'm not saying that it is tough, but understanding of the terminology is a bit difficult. And once you become in a PP guy, you should understand in case the client what he is saying. You should have a good knowledge and exposure in the manufacturing side. Then you can able to. I'm not making it to scare. No, don't choose PP. No, please choose PP. In case if you are interested and if you are in the technical side and other thing, and you are the best person for that one. Competition also little bit low. But can I tell you one thing? Without PP also SAP can be implemented. In Hyderabad, Big Bazaar is a SAP implemented company. Not in Hyderabad, total India. Where is PP? Where is production? Nothing is there. Hyderabad, Central, Shopper Stop, and Brand Factory SAP implemented companies. Various PP. Without PP module, you can. Even without SD module, also SAP implemented in a company called Hindustan Shipyard. Hindustan Shipyard is a company, government company. They are the manufacturers of ship. They said they are going to sell within every 2 to 3 years they are going to sell one ship. For one or two customers, they don't want to implement the SD. So without SD also SAP can be implemented. Understand, sir? Without PP also SAP can be implemented. But I'm not saying that you need not learn, but learn. But before that one, how comfortable you are and how what is the prospectus like that you are requested to choose. Then what about HR? Yes, HR also you can choose. HR is a module. It is a cool job. Hiring to retiring, you are going to take care of the people in the company. In the SAP screens, you are going to operate that one. Configuring of employees information, recruiting, and after recruiting, what is it called, induction program. After that, sending to the people, project manager, and once manager has been deputed him to foreign tour, arranging of ticket, and other thing. And any foreigner is going to come arranging of this one. What is it called? His hotel management and the thing, and travel management, attendance management, cab management, that management, this management. You are going to take care of all HR activities. You are going to do it in SAP. That's all. There is no specific growth in this one. I'm not saying that it is not going to be. Yes, you can learn. You're going to have a cool job. Mostly girls are going to be prefer this one. You can choose and you can do it. But it is not a challenging job. Everywhere worldwide, a prescribed, predefined HR activities only major it's going to be there. You can also have and you can also get the job. Wherever HR department is going to be SAP implemented, yes, HR information you can do it. All the configuration is possible. Yeah, ma'am. Then why should we choose MM? Yes, MM is an area here competition is very less. Very few institutions are teaching MM and very few people are. Why? Why it is like that? People are not aware, sir. Lack of awareness. They are not aware. There is one module called MM. There is a module called MM which is easy to learn. And without MM module, there is no single implementation so far it has been done. Every industry needs an MM guy. Every SAP implementation needs an MM guy. Show me one single implementation against the SAP implementation so far. Even in banking sector, even in insurance sector, even in any sector SAP implemented. ING Vaishya, Kotak Mahindra, SAP implemented company. It has been implemented where MM guys are involved. Like that, any company, because any company has to purchase some items. Even bank also they have to buy for their branches and other thing, books, checkbooks, papers, ACs, and all furniture and everything. They need a MM guy. I'm talking about every company's needs. But competition is less because of lack of awareness only. People are not aware. There is one module which is going to have an equal demand and less competition. Very few people are teaching, very few people are learning, and opportunities are more. Equal demand. Wherever SAP is going to be implemented, MM guys are going to be required. And SAP MM is a very good demand and less competition for this one when you are comparing to the other modules. Actually, this course online, we are trying to talk about this one every day, 1 hour 10 minutes, and this course is minimum 2 months. 60 working days are necessary. More than 50 topics, I have given only 45. More than 50 to 55 topics are there. It cannot be done within 60 days. One day one topic we cannot cover, and every topic we are going to provide with running notes. All the running notes will be provided in advance to the students, and we do not have, any doubts or anything. Nowadays communication methods are very high. We are going to have in a group. We'll keep together all in one group, and WhatsApp messages and everything you can contact me, and we are going to explain you. And project side, we are going to take the first project itself. In the beginning itself, we are going to take. People are going to say that some people, no, after explaining all the course and other thing, I'm going to give one project, you have to do it like that. No, the day one we are going to take up one project, live project. We are going to take one known company. We are going to take an example, and we are going to start doing the MM work. That means as a MM consultant, once you go there, for example, a car making company or a bike making company, in case if you go there, how these departments are going to, how the consultant is going to talk, how he is going to configure, what exactly is going to configure, and everything we are going to talk about that one. Okay, then project details. In case if you want, we are going to provide you a small sample blueprint, how the blueprint look like and what is the method of blueprint and everything. And there is one tool is there to make data uploading purpose people are going to use it. If time permits, I'm going to explain you this one. And in addition to that, we will provide you some question bank, one with some with answers and some without answers, a collection of question bank in MM side we are going to provide you. And we will provide you some sample resumes so that we can help you for preparation of the resume preparation also. Okay, this is the way we are going to give the all course and other thing information. And in addition to that, we will provide you some practice books also. As I said earlier, all the entire course has been divided into parts, and 4 to 5 books we are going to provide: purchasing, inventory, master data, and bill verification, special procurement. Like that, we are going to talk about pricing and other taxation. Like that, we are going to talk about all, and separate books we are going to provide to you. Then, in addition to that, in case if you would like to learn online courses or something, yes, we are going to provide you online test information, mock interview test purpose. There are some material information. We are going to provide you website information. Good day to you.